Hello, how are you doing? This is Tesh Wadzogona here, and thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel, Tesh Wadzogona Vlogs UK. Sorry about that. And thank you so much for following me on TikTok, Instagram, and all those, those lovely questions. So, do you know if you are a registered nurse in your country, when you apply and successfully come to the UK as a nurse, you do not straight away work as a nurse in the ward, and you there is for you there is bans, yeah. So in the hospital, in the wards, you start from like this. So there is the healthcare assistant, there is a healthcare assistant, and then there is nursing associate, and then there is band 5. So usually you find a band 3 is a healthcare assistant um who's done health, a level 3 health and social care, yeah, training. And then level 4 is a nursing associate who is now after the healthcare assistant, yeah. Nursing associate is done 2 years, and that is after maybe you've done your level 3 in the UK, and then now your boss puts you through. Normally the nursing associate is a NHS, National Health Service, route to become a nurse, yeah. So after your level 3, you're put on nursing associate. So nursing associate, you do it for 2 years, and then after that, your employer can put you now to top up to become a band 5 within the next 18 months or 2 years. So what happens for you to become a band 5 straight away? For example, I'm a band 5, but my band 5 is a uni band 5. So I've done a 3-year bachelor's degree in uni to become a band 5. Yeah. So because I've done my nursing in the UK, so when I work as a band 5, or I start as a band 5. However, for you who has applied from overseas, when you come, you will work depending on the hospital you have applied or how they do it. You will work as a band 3 or a band 4. So that means even the simplest things in the world that you think, oh my God, am I not allowed to give paracetamol? Oh my God, am I not allowed to do this? You cannot do them until you pass your OSCEs. So your nursing, you practicing nursing that brought you to the UK starts after you pass your OSCEs, which can take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, because it also depends on how fast you pass it. Yeah. So let's say your hospital gets you to do a band, you work as a band 3. So if you're working as a band 3, basically you'll be working as a healthcare assistant. You'll be assisting people with meals, you'll be assisting with repositioning, you'll be assisting with doing their daily notes, you will assist with personal care generally. If you are hospital allows you to work as a band 4 as you're waiting to do your OSCEs and pass it, then a band 4, you are allowed some things, yeah. So you can work as a nurse but not a nurse. So you will find there's some things that you will still need to go and tell the nurse to come and do, because something as simple as removing a cannula, or mixing some medication, or you will find you'll have to call the nurse to do it. Yeah. So it's important you know where you're working, you know at what level you're allowed to work and what you are allowed to work. So do not feel like you need to overdo, because in case you do something you're not allowed to do, then you are putting your pin that you actually haven't started using in the UK at risk. So only do what you're supposed to do. So as a nurse and as a qualified nurse, I know you will feel like, oh my God, and so on. And you'll feel like it's taking forever for you to start practicing what you are used to. And probably you have even 5-10 years experience in your country. So what do you use this time to do? Make sure you don't get lost while becoming a healthcare assistant. At the back of your mind, please remember you are a nurse, because if you stay here as a healthcare assistant and forget to ask questions because you'll find some of the machines don't work the same way as the ones that you're used to your country. Some of the language used here is not the same. Ask questions, learn, observe. There are nurses that are really, really willing to answer your question and help you because they know it's a process you're going through. However, you are a nurse. Don't forget you're a nurse, because the moment you get your PIN, of course, now you will be expected now to level up to your level 5, to a band 5. So you need to be polishing up rather than learning what you should have learned 2-3 months ago when you were still working as a healthcare assistant. I hope I'm making sense. So by the time you get to a band 5, although you will have your orientation maybe for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, depending on your hospital and depending on how fast you're learning, you will still, that time that you are healthcare assistant, that time that you're not using your PIN can be very, very instrumental to gain confidence and know how things work around. So please be aware that whenever you come first, because some people are worried like, oh, where will I get the experience? How will I know? Blah, blah, blah. How stressful is it? What I want to tell you is they will not just come and put you in the ward and say, now you're the nurse for today. No, it will take at least even 6 months before you actually become a nurse or work as a nurse in the ward. I hope that information is it benefits someone out there. Please take care and be kind.